Hello, welcome to class. My name is Flo. How are you? I'm also doing great. Thanks so much for asking. Today is going to be a Vinyasa flow practice and it's going to be pretty flowy. So no long holds. We're flowing through the poses, through the movements. Usually in my own practice, I like to really hold the poses for a long time. One, to make it stronger, and two, to really connect to it, connect to the body, to really have the time to breathe and meditate in each of the poses and movements and shapes. But since a few of you asked to do a more flowy class, I will do a more flowy class today, so here it is. It's also more traditional Vinyasa flow, not so functional, not so complex sequences, more like right side, left side, with some sun salutations in between. And so this is the format of the class today. In the end, there will be some very gentle breathing exercise and also a short meditation. If you're looking for long classes, 60 minutes and longer, we have those too, but not here on YouTube. They are only available on Patreon. So if you're interested in deepening your practice and also supporting us so we can keep going and keep following our path and our purpose, then check in the description below. There will be a link to Patreon with a lot of members and lots of content waiting for you. Let's begin the practice in a seated position. You can sit cross-legged if you want, or on the heels in Thunderbolt as I'm doing right now. Place your hands wherever it's comfortable for you, close your eyes, sit tall. First connect to the body, connect to the surface you're sitting on. From there you're rising up, sitting tall in a good, alert but still relaxed position so you can breathe deeply and fully. To now take the time to set up your breath, your guide, your rhythm for this practice today. It's the rhythm and this breath that we want to maintain throughout the whole class. And for the next several breaths, use this opportunity to set an intention for this practice today. If nothing comes up, gratitude is always a good one. Gratitude for your body, gratitude for your life, gratitude for another day in this dimension, on this earth. With this breath, with this beautiful body, and with this intention, we start to move and begin the practice. Let's come into a tabletop, come onto all fours. Slide the hands a little bit back, come onto the toes, and we start to lean forward with the arms straight, and then make a circle clockwise, around and over the wrists. 2 or 3 times one direction. And then switch directions now counterclockwise. To really feel and activate into the wrists, to warm them up for the practice. And now we rotate the hands so the fingertips are pointing towards the knees. Slide the hands forward and lean back. Into the toes, into the feet. To go deeper you can bend one arm, then the other, but it's all optional. As in this whole practice, you can always take breaks when you need to. You can always set the knees down. You can modify if something doesn't feel right. These are all suggestions. And the ultimate movement practice and the goal is to connect to your own body, to get to know yourself better so you can decide for yourself what to do and what not, on the mat and off the mat. Sit on the heels, shake out the hands. And let's come into a tabletop. Again, extend the legs back for a plank. Notice if you already lost the breath that you set up in this comfortable, calm, seated position now that we are in the plank. Maybe 2-3 minutes into the class you already forgot about the practice, about the breath. Although the breath is the key element here. So connect back to it. And let's move from here into a downward facing dog. Arrive here, walk your dog, do any movement that feels good. For the next 3 or so breaths, maybe 5. And let's all meet back in downward dog. From here we roll forward to a plank through the spine. Shoulders go over the wrists. And back to downward dog. Forward to plank. Keep shifting forward, come high onto the toes, shoulders over the wrists, bend the arms lower all the way down to the ground. Untuck the toes, lift the hands up, start to lift the chest up and lower. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down, shake out the hips. Slide the hands back next to the rib cage, come onto the toes, press up to plank. Downward facing dog. Let's lift the right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Bend the right knee, open stack the hips. Inhale, come higher to the left toes. Exhale, right knee to the chest. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Inhale, rise up to crescent lunge. Reach your left arm forward, the right arm back. Reverse it if you want. Reach the left arm up and over the head. Deep breath in here. Exhale, both hands down. Plank pose, step the right foot back. Shift forward, come high onto the toes, bend the arms, chaturanga. Plank. Downward dog. Roll forward through the spine to plank. Keep going to upward dog. Lower the hips. Keep the toes as they are. Open the front body. Engage the glutes. Shift forward, chaturanga. Plank. Downward dog. 3-legged dog. Inhale, left leg up and back. Bend the left knee, open, stack the hips. Come high to the right toes. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to the chest. Hold it there. Inhale. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. Reach the right arm forward, left arm back. Optional reverse. Last deep breath in, wherever you are. Exhale, hands down to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Shift even more forward. Bend the arms, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Stay here, keep the breath going. Exhale to downward dog. Let's do a few rounds of sun salutation A, the very traditional ones. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, step, float, handstand to the front. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up to standing. Arms reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, chaturanga, step or float back. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, come to the front. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come up to standing. Arms reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga again. Got you there. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. One more round. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, come to the front. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up to standing. Arms reach, palms touch. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. On the exhale, right knee to the chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to the chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to the chest. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, land the foot. Inhale, warrior two. On your inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, one-legged plank. Hands down, step the right foot back. One-legged chaturanga. One-legged plank. Bend the right knee. Bring the right foot up and over for wild thing. Left leg is straight. Right leg is bent. On the exhale, lower the hips down. Reach the right hand towards the left toes. Inhale brings you back to wild thing. Exhale, plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Come high onto the right toes, inhale. Exhale, left knee to the chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to the chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to the chest. Hold it there. Inhale. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Inhale, warrior two. Rise up. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, one-legged chaturanga, hands down. One-legged plank first. Extend the left leg back, shift forward, one-legged chaturanga. One-legged plank. Bend the left knee, wild thing on the right hand. On the exhale, lower the hips down. Reach the left hand towards the right foot. Inhale, back to wild thing. Exhale, plank. Both hands down, both feet down. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Plank, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Let's inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, come to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to standing. The arms reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Knees down, elbows down. Glide forward and through. Upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Let's take a deep breath in, lift the heels, bend the knees. On the exhale, bring the feet outside the hands. For wide-legged squat, inhale, rise up. Exhale, straighten the legs, hands to the heart. Inhale, bend the knees, arms forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Knees down, elbows down. Glide forward and through. Up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Bring the forearms down for dolphin. Keep the legs straight or bend them. You can walk the feet a bit more forward if you need to. Look forward towards the thumbs. Chaturanga. Shift forward, lift both elbows up at the same time. Plank. Down dog. Dolphin. Let's do one more. Dolphin to chaturanga. Plank. Down dog. Back to dolphin, elbows down. Now we go, instead of to chaturanga, we go straight to up dog. If you have never tried it, just try it. Listen to the body, trust the body. So when you're ready, on the inhale, up dog. We stay on the toes. Chaturanga. Plank. Down dog. Dolphin. And we do one more just like that. From dolphin, stay on the toes as they are. Come forward, inhale, up dog. Chaturanga. Plank. Down dog. Let's bring the feet together. Lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, come with the feet between the hands. Chair pose. Bend the knees, reach the fingertips down so you can touch the mat. And then we rise up, inhale to chair. Start to lift the heels as high as you can, so we're only on the toes. So how about that breath that we set up in the beginning? Is it still as calm and deep as it was when we were sitting at the beginning of class? If not, why not? Try to come back to that breath. On the exhale, we bend the knees, squat all the way down. Set the hips down for boat pose. Point the toes forward. If it gets too much, set the heels down. But I think it's been a while that we did some boat pose work in the video. So welcome back. Let's lower down for low boat. And if you want, arms over the head. And if you want even more, let's start to rock. And otherwise you just hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, because why not? Right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All back up to boat. Come back to that nice, fresh, full breath. the meditation in this boat shape. And let's land the feet, come up to a squat for our last vinyasa on your own. Whatever it is, just move with the breath. Let's meet in Malasana with the feet outside the hands. If you want, you can bring the elbows inside the thighs. Spine is long. If that's a challenging pose to get into, then because of the ankles and the hips, check out our hip mobility practices, which will help you with that. Close your eyes, let the heart rate come back down. Maybe for me it was because I was talking as well while I was doing the movements, but I definitely feel my heart rate elevated. Not sure about you. But when people say, what do you do for cardio? Just share this class with them. And if they still don't get it, and if you want to challenge yourself further, I recommend you put a little bit of water in your mouth and keep it there as you go through the whole class again, maybe tomorrow. And then just see how you feel. It's a great practice. I like to do this a lot. And I also like to share this with my students in the retreats or in workshops sometimes for specific parts of the class. Helps you to breathe better. So hopefully your breath is now a little bit slower, more calm, so we can set the hips down and come into a seated straddle forward fold. I will rotate to my side, but you can just move in a way so that you have space at your home or wherever you're practicing. Bring the feet wide apart. If it's challenging for you to come forward and lean forward into it, then sit on a pillow or two. Or just take butterfly pose instead by connecting the soles of the feet together. Let's all melt down wherever you are, seated, straddle, forward, fold, or butterfly, to finish up the practice here. We'll be here for about 1 or 2 more minutes, so you can always stay where you are, not doing anything and deciding to not change anything is also a decision that you make. So if you decide to stay here and not change anything, it's your decision. If you decide to not do anything about your life, it's also your decision. It's also a choice and a decision that you made. If you would like to come into some side bends, I invite you to. If you do so, then we bring the right hand, the right forearm inside the right leg. So you can lean to the right, reach the left arm away from you, take a deep breath in as you reach the left arm over the head towards the right foot. Just reaching there is great. I hope you feel this in the body, somewhere on the left side, upper body. That's all we're looking for. But if the foot is already close, grab the foot. If not, it's also okay. Doesn't matter. On the exhale, we release the chest down to the ground. With the chest close to the ground, move over to the other side. Same thing there. Left arm inside the left leg. Right arm away from you. Deep breath in. Right arm reaches up and over the head, reaching towards the left foot. Maybe grab it. Maybe not. Deep breaths into the sensation. Where you feel this in your body is really all we're looking for. Release the chest down to the ground so we can again meet in the center. Notice how it feels different. Maybe you created a little bit more space in the body so you can melt a little bit more down. Maybe not. Just notice. Let's all push ourselves back up slowly, slowly. Bring your hands underneath your knees to help bend the legs. And then we start to kick away the shoes, the imaginary flip-flops or house shoes that we have on. Other side. Shake out the knees, the hips. And let's come into a seated position. Grab a pillow if you want to elevate the hips. We're not here for too long. But if you decide to stay longer and add your own 10-minute silent meditation after this video, amazing work, then of course get everything set up so you can sit and meditate. Once you're comfortable here, let's close the eyes. And we're doing a very simple breathing exercise. In yoga, we call the breathing exercises pranayama, because with the breath, the yogis understand that it's the life force, the life energy. So by controlling the breath, you can control, maintain, contain, and direct prana, the energy. The one today is called Brahmari pranayama. And for this one, we're simply taking a deep breath in, and the exhale we make very slow, very long, and as you exhale, you make a humming sound. You can also make any other sounds with open mouth, like O or Ah. But for now, I invite you to keep the lips sealed, so you can just hum with your chest, with the heart, and perhaps send that humming vibration into the tip of your nose. That's how it was taught traditionally to me, to try to make the tip of your nose vibrate. We do 3 rounds. So let's exhale all the air out. Take a deep breath in. Again, deep breath in. On the exhale, you hum. Last one. Return back to a normal breath. Lengthen the crown of the head more upwards. Relax your shoulders down. Now we let go of controlling the breath And for the next 1 or 2 minutes, we simply observe the breath. In meditation, we want to focus on only one meditation object, and since we have it always with us, we like to use the breath. That means simply observe the air flowing in through the nose and out through the nose. All your focus is on that breath coming in and leaving, nothing else. Let's bring the hands to the heart, the palms touch. Thank yourself for showing up. Thank yourself for staying for this short meditation. Especially if you're new to meditation, I recommend to journal after each meditation session. Just write down what came up, what occupied your mind, what distracted you from focusing on the breath. Without further analyzing it or investigating it, just write it down. Do that every day after every meditation. And then after 2-3 months, you can look back at the entries in your journal and maybe identify some patterns. And usually those things need some more attention in your life. So then it's up to you if you decide to do nothing or if you decide to do something about it. It's in your hands. Thank you for joining me today for this practice, for allowing me to share this practice. It's a little bit different today than the other classes, but I hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. With love and gratitude, Namaste.